Hi guys, it's Nicole from Right for Fitness, Brighton's weight loss expert, and today I want to talk about stress. Did you know that stress makes you fat? There's lots of studies to show that stress hormone has a big impact on obesity and diabetes, and your stress hormone is your cortisol hormone. And if you have chronic stress, so chronic cortisol hormone sky high, that can affect your blood sugar levels. Your make your blood sugars high, give you high cholesterol. Increase depression, would give you depression. It also makes it a lot harder for you to lose that ugly belly fat that you might have. There's also lots of proof to show that if you have a lot of cortisol in the body, it makes it affects your thyroid hormone. It also affects your growth hormone as well, and it makes you have muscle loss. And we want to try and keep as much muscle as possible. There's also studies to show that it affects your sleep because the cortisol hormone is meant to relax. It's meant to come down in the evening. If there's a lot of stress in the body and you're going to bed very late, that cortisol can stay up, so it can affect your sleeping. Now, the big question is where do you get your hormones? Where do you get all your stresses from? Stress is everywhere. But my mentor, Dax Moy, he uses a thing called a stress bucket. And I just wanted to show to you. So there's my little stress bucket. Okay. And just to give you some ideas on where you might be, where your stress might be coming from. Okay. So we've got a little stress bucket here. Now, you might have quite a important job at work. You have your own business. So there could be a lot of stress in your career. So naturally that is going to give you some stress. Now, having that stress in your body isn't a bad thing. We do want the cortisol, we do want some stress because it actually just keeps us moving. But we don't want too much, and this is where I'm going to come into. Also, you might have stress through finances. You might not be earning enough for the way your lifestyle is. You might be every month struggling to pay the bills. So again, that is actually going to be putting stress onto the body. Another one, it could be relationships. A relationship with yourself, relationship with your family, your friends, partner, could be actually putting a lot of stress onto your body as well. So again, there'll be another line. Another one would be your nutrition. Are you eating clean? Are you having a clean diet? If you are, fantastic. But if not, if you're having like a processed food, if you're on the run constantly, are you just literally grab and go, coming home late, literally just grabbing something like a pack of crisps or something, then you're naturally putting stress in the body. You're putting stress on that digestive system that really doesn't need to be there. So that's putting more stress onto the body. You then also could be putting stress through your actual workouts. Are you actually doing the wrong sort of workout for your body right now? Like if you've got a lot of stress in your body, you might not want to be leaping all over the place or going for 2-hour runs or something. You're putting more stress on the body. So again, there's more stress. And literally, we've only now just got literally at the top of the line of the actual bucket. And all you might need is have a bit of an argument with your partner, or a new bill comes in that you wasn't expecting, or something happened at work. And literally, that just tips you over the bucket. And in some way, you might think, it's like a meltdown. It can be like a meltdown. But it doesn't mean that you're going to depression and stuff in that way, but it's something to be thinking of, that we need to be making sure that you're staying on there, keeping yourself inside the bucket. Okay, if you keep going over and over and over the bucket, yes, it's going to lead into the depression, it's going to lead into obesity, it is going to lead into a total meltdown. So you do need to think about your stress bucket. Now, this stress bucket is only a few things. I haven't even, like I said, about going into sleep, going into hydration and water. That all comes into stress on the body. So what I want you to do for me, I want you to make yourself a little bucket. And I want you to think about where you've got your stress levels. And then think about, okay, what can I do to try and keep myself? You might be lucky though, you might actually be sort of midway in the bucket. Brilliant. But if you're someone who is at the top, what I want you to do is think about, okay, what can I do right now that can put me a little bit more in the bucket? It could be when I go to bed, I'll go to bed at 10 o'clock. I won't watch TV, I won't play on my laptop, I won't play on my phone for an hour before I go to bed. The reason why I say that, there's a lot of electricity going on. That actually doesn't help you bring your cortisol hormone down. If you're going to just have a read, yes, that does help, or have a nice bath. But before you go to bed, if you're someone who lies on bed with your laptop, put that laptop in your living room, okay? The next one, drinking more water. If you are getting at least your 2 litres or your 1 litre for 50 pounds of your body weight, fantastic, okay? Just start thinking, if you've got a clean diet, or if you're thinking about doing a clean diet, brilliant, that's going to bring you into your bucket load. If you keep coming round out of this bucket load, you'll never ever lose that belly fat. Never. You're likely to get obesity, you're likely to get depression, you're likely to get diabetes as well. So do think about your stress levels. It is super important. Okay? Great to chat to you, and I'll speak to you soon.